Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday Night live stream. We're, if you can't tell by the music, jumping back into RimWorld. YouTube's apparently deciding to be little shits over there, and because YouTube's got this whole XP thingamaboo with chatting, and yeah, they're deciding to sing the alphabet. But yeah. Welcome in, everyone. I've already got the mods loaded for our stream save with RimWorld, because I've been playing on my own time. And I really enjoy Odyssey. It's a nice change of pace. But, I mean, I digress. We can shoot the shit more as we go. And yeah, how about we just kind of get into it, shall we? I should also... So yeah, we had like just landed here, I think, last time. Yeah, like I had just... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I've already kind of figured a lot of stuff out. Also, hey everybody, both YouTube and Twitch, like Viking, Tall, Rex, Trickster. How's it all going, guys? Okay, I was going to say, why is... But, yeah, okay. So, we started building our ship, yes, last time. I think that was what? That was Monday. Oh, God. Okay. I've also learned that really what I actually want to do is... I've made some discoveries. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, that's everything. Okay, we still got 70 tiles. Okay. Okay, you got a weapon, you got a weapon. Okay. And then you're bedridden right now, but you're incapable of violence. Okay, farm site discovered. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of also refamiliarizing myself. Oh yeah, Rex, if you're still around over there in the YouTube chat. I've actually started dabbling back into ASA. Like, the last 2 days have actually been ASA. We've been over on Reg. That's the sound I was waiting on. Where? Oh, they're down there. Okay. Okay, take them out. You head that way. You're gonna end up in really rough shape, but currently we don't have a prison. Right, I was talking about how we were gonna make a brig this I really gotta actually look up my different ship terms and stuff like that. Okay, so everyone carries some medicine on you, first and foremost. Because, yeah. Also, tall. Now I didn't really touch base on that, but God, that's fucking hilarious. You fucking woke your fiance up from that too. Oh. I think I have an idea on how I want to build this our ship for this colony. But it's going to take a lot of time. Okay, first and foremost, you guys are gonna use up way too much time. Oh, right, I forgot to add that mod in, because I was gonna add that mod in when I, booted up, but yeah, reverted modless. Just, I've got a lot of other mods on the other game that I don't want in on this one quite yet. If I put those in place, that would mean that they wouldn't be spending time feeding those that are injured, because that pretty much auto-feeds them. The problem being, that's 50 watts a piece. And I don't have the backup power mod going right now, which means I can't just give them a threshold on the batteries. Okay. The Drifter. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be... think I'm going to keep the ship right now like this. We need to find some stuff. I don't like that sound as soon as I was clicking with the button. That's another raid, and they're fucking attacking immediately. What do you guys got? Knife, bow, bow. Okay. What? I'm gonna tell you to go rest. Let me guess. Yeah, they're just out of your range right now. Go that way. Actually, if you can, get in over there. Now we've got these guys pinched. What's the ideology like? Okay, we could do that then. We could go about doing that. By doing this the way I have, I've actually used up way more space than I actually need to for a lot of this stuff. God, this... The inefficiencies I'm seeing right now. So on my other game, for those of you guys who were around for the start of it, I didn't really expand. Like, where this line is here, that's my bigger flare-outs in my other ship. That's like where my engine pods flare out to. The main body of my ship stays like within these lines here. But I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Bye. Have a beautiful time. I know we're not in a position for that. That there is what I'm looking for. Same with that right there. That's the good stuff. Yeah, I got... God. Okay, so once I get this researched, I should really get mending researched, because that I need to be able to get into our... But I need that well, technically I don't need that growing. We have 2 female colonists, so we could go about it that route. Yes, I'm referring to artificial impregnation. Let's take you out first and foremost, because that animal is just going to cause problems. That wog. You'll be the one I guess I send out. First and foremost. We can't be leaving stuff out there for long. We almost need to constantly be bringing it in as we're getting it. Because, like, when we need to leave, we need to leave. There we go. Throw that there. Because, let's think. $70 tiles, but I only have... You know what? Also... rename that to ship. Bring that down to there. There we go.
Streaming live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And then...
This is the Seaberg1000.com background music broadcast. Thanks for listening.
we don't want to keep anything that's not smeltable. Actually, honestly, for this, we just... What, for right now, till I get that system actually put in properly. We'll just not keep any of the tattered clothing. As I say, why are we not putting the meat on the shelf in the fridge? Organics is the last thing I want to be using chem fuel to make chem fuel, because that's our food. Beautiful, we got another whole rice harvest coming in. Okay. I'm also going to have to put into thought much earlier on than I did on my other game. I need to think of hydroponics sooner than later. I'm not going to worry about lighting so much because of the fact I'm going to be going down the route of Nutrifungus. It's just so much more energy efficient to go that route. But because I won't have to worry about sun lamps, but I'm still going to need the space for it. And that in itself is going to be one of the bigger things. Ooh, I think we actually already got all the components, so... We had just landed here, so we should be fine for a while on mechanites. So let's try and get as much of the steel as we can. Because this is it. This is... Steel is definitely a large commodity. Also off the grounds of I'm actually going to... I don't have smithing yet. Never mind. Once I have smithing, I'm going to tell them to put in poor man's sterile tiling throughout the ship. Yeah, ambrosia we won't need to worry about too much. See, it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out, because I was also having issues with heat by doing what I'm doing here. But I'd also have a much smaller room, so I also need... I'm gonna need a prison of sorts. Okay, first and foremost, let's take these double beds out. Oh, we need to do space management, and we were space managing extremely poorly off the bat. We'll not keep herbal on there. We'll put herbal in here and here. For this one. And this will all come into play later on. I'm just making it easier for myself later on. Steel, wood, plasteel. Oh, it's under items. No, it's manufactured, right. Components and advanced components. And then this one might seem weird to people, but I also designate one for Nutrimine. You don't usually get a lot of Nutrimine, that's why some people might find it really weird. You know, if I actually put the forethought into it... Okay, Ancient Danger. Ancient Danger. Yeah, I kind of figured that was an Ancient Danger. That's... Tell me something I don't know, game. Once this person's up and running, you'll pretty much just be our scientist, honestly. I'll probably have you focus science and craft. And just keep you on the ship. Well, first and foremost, I have to get you converted over. Because we're going to need to get you away from that ideology. Because you'll just be much easier to deal with once we do. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me that that's kind of what's going on right now. Our biggest issue right now is the fact that we have 3 people and more jobs to go around than... Well, actually, it's more than travel time. I'll be honest, it's very much more than travel time. So... Can't really do much to make the freezer smaller. Because I need to have that tank cold and need to have all that stuff, for the most part, cold as well. So I can't squeeze some extra space there. Honestly, once they get moving again, like once the stuff that's queued up to be built is built and taken care of, I can get that stuff rolling. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another tap over here, move this table probably down here, move the butcher table up, wall in here to make a cafeteria. Which honestly, I might not even have as much problems with thermals this time around. What was that? Another incapable of violence. Let's go rescue him. That's funny. Incapable of violence kind of works. Just off the grounds of they just man the ship. They just stay on the ship. They don't leave the ship. Like, it works out extremely, extremely well. Okay, they're no longer incapable of walking, which is good. That's just gonna rot away, which is fine. You know what? While I'm thinking of it, let's get as much of the herbal medicine as we can ripped up too. As I make little improvements here, we're gonna find that the time they have to do stuff is going to increase, because there'll be less stuff that they need to micromanage, essentially. Actually almost makes me want to go and fire up backup power. Yeah, no, that was my own fault, and that mod is way too key for what I got planned. Oh, because basically what backup power does is lets you put a little module on like your chem fuel generators, for instance, and reads the level of power in your batteries and will automatically turn off your generators or turn them off. Turn them on or turn them off depending on the thresholds that you have set. That's why it's such a key mod. Because I can literally sit there with my basically, especially with this type of playthrough, like with Odyssey and that, I just put it as the ship has an AI core. The core is reading its power levels, and it's just like, okay, I am low on power, I need to do this. Thanks, buddy. Let's have the loud ass spike go vroom vroom, shall we? Boom rat. Oh, I don't think these ones are melkable. I don't think these are the melkable ones. No. That does bring up a good question, though. See, if we have Boomalope, especially on standby, those can be milked for chem fuel. What's their intervals here? Milk type chem fuel, 11, intervals every day. 11 chem fuel a day for 86 nutrients consumed. They eat just about anything. Level 6, though. I don't think we have anyone level 6. Okay, technically we do, but they're not up and running. Yeah, okay. Not sure how best to proceed on that line of thought, then. Oh, no, it's a later issue. Oh, we can't even hang on to you anyways. What? Hopefully be outside of the ship when someone... Okay, that works too. Over there works. Okay, so we need to get a hospital going. We need to get a prison going. Which honestly, I don't think I'm going to put... I honestly might just build it with one cell right now. Let's move that there. Actually... we'll uninstall that stuff right now. Who's also supposed to be... Of course you are. Okay. I need to set it up like that. Because we are very much on time frames with this. So if I need something built, I need it built now. Basically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move that over. I'm going to move that up. We're going to install that there like that. That we're not going to worry about too much right now. That right now is going to be our bridge. Which should leave... How do I want to do that now? Because, right, those lines are the... Okay, we'll do it that way. Actually, you know what? Technically... No, I don't want to put the hospital that far back. That would be a bad idea. Yeah, that's going to be our prison. Technically, I don't want anything really wood around, because wood is going to be dangerous. Wood's a fire hazard. If we think about this logically... And yes, I'm actually, you know, putting logic into my planning here. I know. Scary. I can't set that as a prison yet because as soon as I do, it's going to turn the whole ship into a prison, which we don't want. There we go. Why did I build it like that? I built that prison as if I was going to have a ship full of vampires, which is how my other colonies kind of turned out to be. Said be careful. That is a highly explosive cow, and it's coming straight for you. Alright, fine. It doesn't want to let me put it over there on that side. I'm going to put it over here on this side. Don't need that in play. Don't need to worry about them manually refilling that, because that's what the Chem Fuel Extended mod is for. Oh, what do you guys think? I know we're not playing like vanilla RimWorld, but okay, now that that's in place, I can take that out. Yeah, put that there. There's our table, recreation. Can we go right there? Where's the Scrav core? A ways out there, okay. I can make that work. She ain't gonna be pretty, but she'll be a barracks. There we go. The butcher can double, like, use that chair as well. I forgot about putting the butcher table back in there. Oh, right. Hey, genius. Plumb back up the nutrient paste. Your people will thank you later. See, I thought things through in some sense, and in others, I can see what I was going for, but also I'm seeing major flaws, or what could be. Well, I shouldn't say major flaws because they're not catastrophic failures, but. And the idea, and the lines of making a ship that kind of also looks kind of cool. It could cause them. It could. There wasn't thoughts put in for earlier. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of feeding people and them just taking off, so... However, what I am going to do... I'm going to kind of do that... Because of that, we will have we will have the ability to not have to stop to feed those who are injured. And that in itself can save us crucial time. Oh, fuck. They're attacking immediately from two different directions. Or so I thought. 2 different directions? Okay. Yeah, they are 2 different directions. Move, move, move. You onto them. You need to move, you need to move. Because if they decide that they're gonna try and take someone, that would explain it. They're fucking cracked out on goat juice. Oh. Arrest that man. 30. Ooh. We could actually get. Hold on to them. And this is why barrack, your hospital, your front door is very crucial. Convert them, then after recruit them. And yes, this is why I like this one mod. It just, I don't have to worry about remembering what I'm doing with each person as they come in. I can just set them and forget them. There's the incoming mechanized warning. Which means, guys, if we do we have anything planned for building? No. Okay. That means actually, I think that I technically did have one thing. And see, right now, this is what I'm talking about. Right now, my chem fuel powered generators are running constantly, and my batteries are full. So we're currently right now wasting chem fuel. I'm actually gonna go tell someone to hopefully go over there and flick them off. Also do that, because that's not ideal. It would be the stomach, too. I do not like when it's stuff I cannot remove. I mean, technically, yes, you can remove it, but it's not a good time. See, my biggest issue is right now I'm not sure how well the first place is going to go, because I really don't have a lot of gear. Like, I'd feel a lot better going into that place with a lot, like, shield belts and stuff of the sorts. But Rex, shield belts don't work with ranged weapons. One of the vanilla expanded mods adds a ranger shield belt that you can actually shoot out with. We need the stuff hauled back onto the ship. Yeah, right now we've got 11 days to get everything aboard. Hopefully we've got enough. Hopefully we got enough food to last us for now. I need to come up to one of those too. Come on, snap out of it. Beautiful! Oh, God, I love that mod. Snap out of it is another mod that is just so valuable. Why was that spot missed? That's weird. We should be spending time feeding the prisoners. They should be automatically fed. It's all these little things that just can help. Oh hey, your brother's here, and they're one of those brutes. Say, wait, how is the infection going? But okay, yep. Oh shit. Hopefully that'll work. What's your comfortable temperature? Oh god, I gotta get it up to 10 in there. Actually, it could work. There we go, we passively got it heating up. Which means, yep, their hyperthermia is going away. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm trying to let people heal up and possibly even let... let's get this research done, too. Good, we're slowly getting you converted. Capable of dumb labor. Oh, fuck you too, asshat. Technically, that means they're incapable of doing things like cleaning and hauling. Which is annoying. Ah, come on. Go take care of him, and then... Okay, let's launch, guys. Okay, I can't even... Okay, that's probably where I launched from to come here. Why did I come down here? Oh, I was probably trying to get to somewhere a little warmer for food. Do we want to keep on that line of thought then? Or do I want to head up for... No, I need to get a bunch of research done before I start thinking about hitting those places. Honestly. So let's head out with the ship down this way. Oh, da 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 da. We'll end it there. Actually, you are our intelligence. You stay on the ship. Get the gold, get the components. So once I have those, spend using the organics. Get all the trees we can. Oh, God. That was quite the cough from the chest. Basically, what I'm gonna kind of do here Actually, if I throw this in like this, that should classify that as a hospital. I'm gonna put in my crafting stations, I think, along here. Right off our the bat. Actually, technically where I want to put that one is there. And I think that's Nutramine. Yeah, so that one can just stay there for now. You're better with melee, but I'm gonna put a gun in your hand for now. Once this research is done, apparently I still got tethered clothing in my ship. Hey look, they're awake. You want to be like that? We're just gonna throw you in the prison right now. Right from the get-go. They literally woke up and started beating on the prisoner, so... Which is funny because they're incapable of violence. I'm fairly certain that's pretty violent there. Also, guys, harvest any possible little plant you can. I have plans. I am executing them. Don't worry. You'll see where this is all going. See, that one guy's gonna be problematic just off the grounds of... After we convert him, we still have to recruit him. But... he'll still be a good ways in. Is that ever a slow drain right now? Bloody beautiful. Like, that drain is so slow. It's almost like if you turned off a light or something. To that extent. Oh, some of that stuff would be so nice. Oh god, that book only gets us to level 2 animals. Mine screw, no. Yeah, no. Alright, if I wanted to... No, I can't. Never mind. I forgot. I still don't have smithing research, because we're not done with the... with the other one. Good. Their conversion is going quickly. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're... They're literally taking their beliefs down like chunks. We're gonna go with the no drug policy, but I am gonna have that in there for when we get it. We are gonna eventually get ourselves super soldiers. Because that's just what RimWorld turns into later game. Okay, beautiful. That's researched. Now, let's quickly get that one researched. Don't worry, I has a plan. It is the plan of all plans. The planiest of plans. Oh. That's dropping like 10 at a time. Okay, there's still spots out there that need to be dug out. Nice thing is they're moving at a very decent pace. Get a couple bionics basically on that guy and he'll be down. But of course, before we can do that, we need to get it researched. Plus, we're gonna need to get the lab set up. Completely brain fired there for a minute. Because once we get the lab set up with everything, that'll help us out for hello. Davey, thank you for the raid. How's it going, man? How you been? Why are you I like how you're incapable of violence, but once again, you're fighting people. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the Rim. Tired, dude. How are you? Alive. What were you guys even playing? Usually I poke my head in to kind of see, but yeah, I was grinding out resources in ASA earlier, and then when I wasn't doing that, I was on RimWorld while doing other stuff. Because I've been back into playing RimWorld. And honestly, pardon me, RimWorld is a very handy game in the sense of being able to do small tasks while you're playing. Why the hell is that in my head? That should not be in my head. It's the wrong time of the year for that. Really? 2.2. Sometimes it drives me up the wall with the that's like taming a dino in Ark, and it's like, oh, they're 99.9% tamed. You gotta wait for one more feeding. It's like, you fucking asshat. Ugh. Okay, you're just gonna stay on the ship permanently. honestly, you two, I think, are also just going to take care of prisoners. And actually, no. You will as well. So let's work on keeping the ship clean, shall we? Okay, that's done. Right, I need to get smithing done so I can get into getting firearms built. Because once we have the firearms built, we can start producing our own weaponry, which means then we can go and it'll help with keeping our people alive. Kick in at 12%. There we go. Oh yes, and copy that to all of them. There we go, our quote-unquote AI ship core is on its way to being fully functional. Now, this is one thing I keep forgetting to do, and I really need to actually remember to do stuff like this. Guys, if you haven't followed the wonderful Davey, as much as he can be a dingbat sometimes, go and go drop him a follow. Why do I... Because, yeah. You might not regret it. It's hard to say. If nothing else, it gives you another good chilled streamer to go watch. He's played, let's see here, a lot of 7 days. I think there was a good bit of Schedule 1 for a while. I think there was all the odd Drive Beyond the Horizon as well. You are so far away from the ship. There was that, yeah. Is it bad, Davey, that that's the only games I can really think of that you've played? Oh, that explains it. Oh yeah, and Phasmo. That's one of those games I've got, but I honestly just... I don't do horror well. I really don't. Especially games like that that are really, like... they just mess with my paranoia in that, and I get really jumpy. Like, it's not even like scary horror. It's just that, like, the hell was that? I guess thriller might be a better classification. Like, if that all makes sense. Actually, no. If I'm going to put a shelf in for that, I want to make it a double shelf. And that's... No, that's manufactured textiles. Go there. And then, honestly, we need to get a tailor's bench going for the later anyways. Because we need clothing. There. Helmets, they classify as headgear, which means, yeah, the mask wouldn't be effective. So we need a t-shirt. And there's the pants. No, we don't want to mess with the quality. We just want to... So they're not running across the map. Or trying to run across the map, I should say. Don't count anything under that percentage. There we go. Boom. We got clothes on the way. Yeah, like... Heck, what was the last time I have Phasmo, and every time I think about stuff like this, it's like, when was the last time I played? Like, it doesn't... I have a 14 terabyte hard drive to keep my games on, and I don't even have Phasmo installed. I last played Phasmo back in May of 2022. So it's been 3 years since I last played Phasmo. I can't imagine that game has gotten any better for just messing with my head. I can almost guarantee it because I've seen like Ren play it in that, and it's just like, no, the shit that's still really fucked with me is still alive and well. So there we go. You're all good. Oh yeah, they've got a -2 because of that. And then of course they're not too happy because we don't have people that are fulfilling the roles, actually speaking. Honestly, what I should do right now, especially with the fact we got 2 people that are extremely good at social. Yes, we will have a little church built somewhere on our ship eventually.
Hi, this is Eric Singer, drummer for Kiss.
We will spread the word. Actually, probably not overly.
Listening to
It's more like we're going to just keep to ourselves, and if they come and try to attack us, we're gonna take them out. Nice thing is, now that we got 2 people on the ship constantly, we pretty much got research going constantly, which means we can make progress on that. I don't know why my voice wants to keep trying to give out on me, but apparently that's a thing this last few days. It's kind of been all week, actually. It feels like. Okay, we're getting our the plasteel. Okay, they're converted, good. We won. Guns go pew pew. Nice thing is we got a nice little stock going on right now in our refrigeration area, so we shouldn't run into any issues there. I hate it. I technically now see how I could have made that a lot more efficient. Oh well. If I would have put this tank down here, this can still be moved down here. Then I can put hoppers not only on this side here, but I can fill up this side here, giving us 6 hoppers in total, which means the likelihood of us having a hopper filled with something that can't be pulled in because there's too little would be a lot less, but it's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully we won't run into that issue until much later when we've got a much bigger ship anyways. Mind you, 2 at the same time. I should keep in mind on the size on which I build this at, because a shield generator, if I manage to acquire one, covers the same space as this ring right here. So there is that too. Jesus Christ, our core room is 55 almost C because the generators are running. Which, for those in American and using the Freedom units, it's It's jumping around 128 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Fuck. I wouldn't want to think of how that would be if that was Celsius. Good lord. Technically, I want to get into vat tanks, but for that, I need the high-tech research bench, and that takes up quite a bit more space. Problem is, though, I also need to get into high-tech research bench for the spacesuits. I'm gonna try something here. What if we just throw in some vents to help disperse heat? Yeah, that's nicely keeping our ship warm for us. Yeah. That should help out a lot. Just gotta keep an eye on it though, because we could end up turning our ship into a death trap. Because it gets too hot, but hey. That shouldn't happen, right? Know your risk, understand your risk, prepare for your risk. Prepare for a while and then attack. What do we got here? Both using clubs. Okay. Let's bring us here. See, once I have this set up the way I want it to, I won't have to worry too much because I'll essentially have a flying fortress. Oh god, Oh god, it was a child. Actually, hang on. Dirt mold. You know what? We're taking them. You're coming with me. Unwavering prisoner. Never mind. I'm still gonna get the point from them for conversion. But yeah, we can't actually recruit them. They're too loyal. They're too loyal to their faction. Actually. Oh, da 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 da. Trying to think here. Oh God, we're burning through that conversion already. Beautiful. Oh, great, they've got an infection. What's... Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You know, the neck, the one of the few things that, you know, the body miraculously has a very big issue with living without. If it was their arm, we could take their arm. If it was a leg or a foot, we could take that. No, it just had to be the bloody neck. Never fails. It's like the neck, the torso, the head. The parts that you really can't, you know, just go, you know what? Do you really need that? We could just give you this nice new prosthetic, you know. Oh. Oh. That is huge. Okay, so I don't want to take out our tanks just yet, because if we remove those, we lose the stuff that's in them, first and foremost. Which is just a big waste of resources, honestly. One, two, three, four, five. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That, I thought so. You bugger. So, from the core, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. So we can go 18 either direction from the core. I'm trying to get used to the planning tool, and I'm not used to it yet. Because I never used to use it before. Hey, it's Dingus! Fuck it. Whatever, that's good enough. Would be a shame if something happened to it. Oh, just wait, Dingus. Just you wait. I take it you've been playing Odyssey as well? How are you liking it? Still in tribal state. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying the new scenario. Because it's essentially making you be a nomad. Your ship is your base, and you have to move because the Mechanites are after you. Yeah. Like, we had... So... And here's the better part of it, too. So right now, we're over here. We first jumped... We were here. Well, technically speaking, we were off planet at first, and that's where we landed. And then we had to jump... We jumped, and we landed here. And then we recently just jumped over here. From what I understand, too, I haven't gone back to look yet, but those areas that you have landed at are like, they're messed up. You can't so much jump on, like, the faction bases, but, like, say here, the Ancient Mechanite, like this one here, I could go jump to. These ones you can jump to. You just can't jump onto the faction bases themselves, unfortunately. At least so far that I've tried. But yeah, you can essentially land with your ship, guns at the ready, and fucking... It's glorious, dude. It is fucking glorious. On my other game that I've been playing in my own time, my ship is, like, quite a bit longer and covered kind of in guns. So, yeah, I just kind of like, okay, I'm landing here. You guys come outside. I don't recommend it. I'm going in this compound, and yeah. I need a new game to stream. I might be a little biased with all the hours I have in it, but Davey, RimWorld is a fucking fantastic game for your buck. On top of that, for streaming purposes, you've got the Steam Workshop for coming up with many different story ideas, and you've got crowd control as well. Not Scum. Yeah, no. I mean, Scum's hardcore survival. Gotta manage all your nutrients and stuff like that. I don't think you could handle it. Scum is a smart man survival game. Which still begs the question on why I play it. RimWorld is too much like Civ now. So, funny thing, I've never played Civ. Or at least not enough for it to ever stick to my... There we go, get our turret backpacks going. Civ is a war game. This is a colony. Yeah, no. I think the closest you would get to playing, like, RimWorld as Civilization would probably be if you had RimWar installed. But that's a mod, so... Yeah, so there you go, Davey. Crayon likes the strategy games as well. I don't think I've really seen Crayon off the top of my head play Civ, but I want to say he's played quite a bit of Total War. Sent you my current colony? Oh, God. That's, quite... Wait, the Quarry mod's updated? When did the Quarry mod get updated? Or are you still running, like, the old version? I like how that's the first thing I noticed about Dingus's fucking colony. Not like the colony itself, no. Over the side, he's got the quarry set up. It's like, oh shit, that mod's up to date? I literally go in, like, a couple times a day to go into Steam Workshop, change my mods to date updated, see if there's any changes, then go to my RimWorld, tell it to verify files, because half the time it doesn't want to actually update the mods for me. And then, yeah. So I'll have like 5 or 6 different mods that update. Okay, that's going to be an issue if I don't deal with it sooner than later. And there we go. Don't worry, guys. That's bacon in the hoppers, okay? It's bacon. It's good for you. Now what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that one down. And that one down. Because I think I can... I think, if I remember correctly, the high-tech research bench is 2x5, so I can squeeze it in there for now. Technically. Oh yeah. That does not surprise me that wood is an issue with volcanic biomes, Dingus. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Oh, see, right there. Remember how I was saying about incoming Mechanites? This time it didn't even roll high enough to give me a quarter. So, the mech hive scan progress is close to detecting your location. When it locates your grav ship, it will send a massive Mechanite force to kill you. Gather your supplies, then flee the map. Like, yeah. This time I've got 10 days, 12 hours. Like I said, you have to play this mode nomadic. When the Friday Odyssey dropped, I didn't realize that was a thing. So I was building a colony. Just jump down from the space station into a mushroom biome. Gonna build my colony there. Cool, great. This is gonna be great. And then that popped. And I was like, what? Shit. Okay. Fuck. Rip everything down. Get it back. Yeah, like it was the equivalent of oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Also, Dingus, this mod, I'm so glad to be running it again. Backup power. You set it up at 100%, it turns off my generators. At 12%, it turns them back on. And it just monitors my battery levels. So technically speaking, if I don't have, like if I have solar in that running and I don't use more than what my solar produces, my chem fuel generators will never turn back on. And you can put it on any of them. Like, that's literally just, it's a block you put on. So, right? It also helps with the fact that you don't have to sit there and, oh shit, how long has it been that my batteries are full? And I didn't notice to tell someone to go flick them off. Let's get that done. Okay, you know what? Let's... And you're attacking immediately. You're a Yidakeen with a boar. Okay. Fall back, fall back, fall back. That was way farther up than I thought it was. Mind you, like... Those EMP grenades could actually come in handy, but I don't think I'm going to. Honestly, sir, we're going to leave you out there because, yeah, we don't have room in the prison for one, and I don't... Oh, yes, and your base size with the ship is controlled by your core. This 500 here, that's how many tiles I can have with the current ship. I have to go and find the grav cores to make these extenders, which can A, increase the bubble on which I can actually build in, and increase how many tiles I can have in my thing. 2. Oh yes, and everything has to be built on the grav ship structure as well, dingus, for when you get there. Like, this, like, the grav ship is such a different play style. Basically, my personal game that started as a ship full of humans has turned into a massive ship with like 4 vampires on it. Wasters. Good thing is they tend to use melee. Like, I have this feeling once I get in far enough, I should actually go and try to go get the mech leg, to be honest. Actually, maybe that's where we'll head next. Because that's... yeah, that's... Get a mechanator going. Because honestly, the toxic waste bags won't be an issue. I can just throw them outside the ship and leave them behind. We are going to become America. I was wondering how... yeah, like... basically, your ship has to have... oh, that's what I hit. Have a grav engine, at least a small tank, a pilot control, and probably at least 1 engine to function. The starting scenario starts you off with a much smaller ship than this. Like, I want to say there was about probably the cutoff line or so. I built it up some anyways. And it actually, basically it has, the cockpit is there. This is the nose of the ship here. And it has like 5 shelves in behind. No bed, like it's cramped. That sounds like a Randy move. You know what? Is everyone on the ship? Everyone's on the ship. I'm not even gonna deal with this raid. Oh no, they're coming to assault us. Punch it, Chewie! Imagine that, eh? You're just like, we're gonna go attack them, let's go. And just so, see, here's the outline of a ship. Ancient smoke. What the hell? Oh! What the? Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna move to have the ship land here. Oh. It'll take longer than normal to cool down. Oh, okay. It's like, wait, what happened? We're stuck here a little longer. No, I'm gonna wait on that. We're gonna head in here. Actually, you are honestly more of a melee pawn. Okay, so that's the Machinator's pod. So that's what we're looking for. I'd rather not, thanks. Evacuate the building. You know what? Okay, that triggered an ambush. Come on. Flawless. Mechs don't overheat. Yes. I was more worried about my colonists overheating. Okay, is the fire done? Yeah, I think we're gonna let that building cool off some.
Thank you for visiting Seaberg1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the
Start working on hacking that.
Search Seaberg Music Library Inc.
Let's look for all the components. Okay. You still got the link in your pocket, don't you? Yep. Hey, I wanted that, thank you. They're not gonna leave the ship, so I'm gonna make them the mechanator. What's it say? Where's your... The roof. Ah, it's... There we go. You know what? Stay on the ship, please. Thank you. Set you up to recharge at 15%. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it, though. Honestly, Genghis. Yeah, like, that whole place is already cooled down. Because I don't think there's anything else really left in here. Yeah, no, there wasn't. That thing's just almost all steel. Okay, you guys are all off of that. I'm trying to think here. You get hacking away at that. Because if we can get that open, we might be... Literally, I landed at one of these earlier on my other game. And the one room was filled with Flake, Yayo, Luciferium. Like... But, like, they can have, grav panels, like, the panels you need, and, like, grav spheres and all of that in them, too. You know what? I'm gonna move that over down there a little more, because with that move there... I'm probably going to come to here with the high-tech workbench, so that still just gives me a path that they're not climbing over something. And with gas operation almost done, we can... Actually, I should go... where is that one? Ah, there it is. For some reason, I thought it was up here. We'll quickly, after we're done, get the... Mechanator stuff slapped out of the way. Because that, I can get the robots going at full tilt, plus make some extras. The ship is going to be life. In the great words of Vault 111... No, it wasn't 111. Vault 101. You're born in the vault, you die in the vault. Oh, this is going to be, you're born in the ship, you die in the ship. Not quite, because we're not going to be sealed off quite that to that level, but... we're probably going to start, you know, eventually here, dabbling in gene ripping and other questionable things. Okay, now we can get our guys equipped with SMGs, heavy SMGs. So when that doors finally does get open, we can crack it real quick. Gonna have to do that. Okay. I think I need the high-tech research bench to get the shields going. If I think about it. You can be taken off of it because you'll be fine. Well, because I think they're other side of... Yeah, literally, right there. They're just the other side. Oh, God. Damn it. You know what? Honestly, I do love Snap Out of It, though. Honestly, if Snap Out of It became base game, it would be huge. T-Rex, I'm falling asleep here. I'm off to bed. Yeah, Dingus, go get some fucking sleep, man. You have yourself a good night. Get some rest. Like, RimWorld is definitely not the game to be like, oh, I'm staying all up all night watching this guy play this game. Funny enough, though, RimWorld is the game where it's like, I'll sit down and play this for an hour. 5 hours later, oh fuck. May or may not have done that a few times. At one point, start up. It's like, yeah, it's, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Next thing I know, 5 in the morning. Well, shit. If I play this with a time limit, I'm setting an alarm. That's one way to do it, yeah. Okay, where to go? Oh, they stuck in. Okay. Yeah, you'll get the most benefit from that right off the bat. So let's go get us some shooting practice in. Yeah. Queen's probably around, just more or less probably working on her stuff for work. Woo! That's open now. Cool. Right. That's where I was gonna stick it. It's like, wait, where was I gonna stick that again? Right there. And now that is in a good spot where we can send the robots out to do stuff. You just sat down and she's already like...
I know she's been following me around the house already. Interesting. The vents are now running? Alright, I think before we send our units in, we need to go do some precautionary measures. Items, miscellaneous. There we go. Mm-hmm.
Now we're set up, so if things go terribly wrong down there, we've got our backup colonists. We just need growth vats researched. But that's fine. Yeah, that didn't really have anything else on it. Okay, come on, guys. If we can just get... Mind you, if we have mechs down there, the EMP grenades might be better to have with us. What? Kind of like that idea. Do a leader speech to hopefully get an extra mood boost in there. That backfired. Actually, maybe not. All right, guys, let's go. Why do I have a feeling this is like a geothermal plant? And of course, fucking bugs. Grenades are gonna, these grenades are not gonna do anything to these. Yeah, that's what I thought. Was gonna happen? That's why I didn't move the other one up. Okay. So yeah, those EMP grenades are not going to help us in there in the slightest. You know what? I have smithing now. I just remembered this. Which means... flooring, there it is. I can technically... get that done. I'm not going to worry about it in the fridge so much. Wait. Why is that so warm? I've got the whole freaking... Yep, okay. The whole ship itself is getting really, really hot. So, there we go. Get that built. That should help cool the place down. I almost wonder if that would be a good idea to throw one of those in the fridge itself. Not because it can get the fridge below zero, but because it can help keep the temperature down and hopefully the air conditioner can get the rest of the way. Oh, that's an idea. Guess for now I'll give you the machine pistol. It'll help put a bunch of bullets down range faster, if nothing else. There we go. Now the ship's running at a better temp. It is the way of the cat. Oh, da, 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 da. Part of me almost wonders if it would be better to have you...
Actually, yeah, why aren't you on crafting at all? Hmm? Taking over the lap and never letting you go. No. You were blocking her view. She was trying to watch. Oh. Okay, because ideally I'd want to go in there with multiple submachine guns, but that's not going to happen. Heck. At this point, I'm out of steel. Anyways, so unless I keep that. Problem is I could find another core down there. And that could be massive. Because once I find another core, I can then, well, once I find my first core, technically on this one, I can then expand how many pieces my ship has way more, and therefore we can really take the ship to shape. Where'd it go this time? Why is it out there? And of course. Just don't take the tattered stuff, and for you, for the weapons, we don't want the bio-coated ones. Outside of that, we'll be laughing. Now what? Okay, that's not actually going to work. That would be one hell of a way to make the barracks impressive. Just fill it full of gold floors.
is what happens when you have cats. You get covered in cat hair. Okay. Everyone head back down there now. Jesus! I did not see them there. When RimWorld makes you jump. Open the crate. Okay, you got yourself all tended up. Let's go crack that door. Or not. Oh. Right. It's not the fact that there's no path, it's they're bitching that they're not assigned to it. Fine, I'll let you guys do some eating and resting. Of course you did. Grab them, head on out, go pick up that, and pick up that. Alright, I think we've pulled out as much as we're probably going to see. Well, actually, it's hard to say because of just off the grounds of we could find more, but I have the strange feeling that mechs are going to be on their way soon. But I can say for a fact that that's as much as we're going to see today. Because it's that time again. For those of you wondering what that time is, well, it's time for us to wrap up stream. Because it's around 9 o'clock here. But we will be back, for sure, Monday night, 6 p.m. EST, for who knows what. Queen is working this weekend, so I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might, and I mean big might, with the kids away and Queen working, squeeze a stream in some point. But we'll see. But definitely Monday. Till then, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, push all the buttons. Heck, join the Patreon. Definitely join the Discord. A, it's free. B, you guys get to shoot the shit outside of stream. Heck, for that matter, those of you guys on YouTube can talk to those of you guys on Twitch and vice versa. Because we stream on both. But, well, and most importantly, when things go sideways, it's the one platform I actually remember to update. But we will see you next time. Bye bye.